Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the Browns sideline, there you see head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the new year. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be left
a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Sanders. Will swing complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he gets it inside the right. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he can only manage to get a couple. To throw now, here's Sanders. This will be caught. Jeudy. And a statement here on the road. Algier is not going to advance very far. He'll be now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better.
You go for it.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And they're going to get to him, the sack. Sack making the 9-yard line. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Hopkins' kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone.
This guy, he's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he'll power his way forward for about 40 yards there on the first down carry. And here's the 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the
run into a running back that had a great game the week before, that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm.
Browns territory now at the 46. Henry out of the pistol. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away.
Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position.
Let's go. To throw is Sanders. And incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
Start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll work it across midfield. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. That is incomplete. Henry up the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. the gun, Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he will have it. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get
the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able. They keep it with Henry on first down. What an effort. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. Possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides.
As Sanders has it poked free.
Where to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku.
And catch the football, but not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So the completion good.
At the Ravens' 19-yard line.
This is Ford. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the... Now Sanders. And he's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. They'll run for it with Algier. And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
Tyler Algier, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Now here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
For the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now it's Jackson. And this pass broken up. Jackson. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Really enough time to put something together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up.
First down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
This one downfield for Tillman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Christian Watson. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the veteran, Robert Woods. This was just a moment ago, the touchdown catch late in the second quarter, his second of the first half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Tua, a touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. This one's gone to the half. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Well, they needed two. They could only get one. They'll run for it with Henry. And I'm not sure he got there. On play action, here's Shadur. Gets the ball out to Judy on the comeback route. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And he's brought down just outside of the record. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their...
Let's go now.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be...
Ran it twice, but I often think that second down is a...
As Sanders has it pumped free.
And have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
That's called. We were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Throwing is Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews.
Great hands and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield.
Confidence.
Here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it, complete. And to throw is Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's taken down.
Around here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him too. Continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he is third and goal. Jackson caught on the slant. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they come up on second down. Throwing, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Relax too.
Come on. Hey,
To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll have it past midfield.
Check the Eagles.
Algier with another carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down.
Done in the first half. Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with it. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll run here with Algier. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Algier, his second rushing. Jackson now. They're looking deep here for Flowers. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Throwing, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he is going to... On first and 10, it's Algier. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Ford. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he... Back to throw. Pass caught by Fairman. The Browns will quickly use their
3-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
A couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly...
One, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here, but you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And past
the big hits.
Henry again on second down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here. 10. Jackson. And not willing to take a shot out of the pocket. Jackson. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Ravens, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.